Yeah, the truth is, a lot of times we are products of our society, we are products of the environment we grew up in, we are products of the families we come from, the background of family we come from. We are literally products of them. It's just that as you mature and grow, you will learn to either continue in that path or you will disassociate yourself from that path. For instance, a child who grows up seeing the father beating the mom will likely end up beating the wife. A lady who grows up seeing the mother giving the father bones instead of meat to eat will likely do same to her husband. A child who grows up in a harsh environment where there is no love will likely be like that. Will not be able to learn, won't be able to receive love except they unlearn that behavior and start learning how to receive love. Like it has to be an intentional effort, and this is what we call generational trauma. Generational trauma are those things that are those traumas, are those pains, that are those attitudes, are those mindset, are those understanding that are passed down from parents to children from generation to generation. And that is why you can see that in a family, there's a particular pattern that runs through the family. Either they have anger issue. That anger issue is not just an anger issue because of temperament. A lot of times because that is the environment they grew up in, and somehow by default they are like that. We have things like addiction. You see that a child that comes from a place where the father is a drunkard, is a drunk, you see that the child is drinking. It's generational trauma. Generational trauma. But you can't decide when you grow up and you see that no, this is something that is going on in my family, this is something I learned from home, this is something I learned from the environment I am coming from, but then I don't want to continue with it. I want it to stop with me. I don't want my generation to go through this. And you start beating yourself up, start disciplining yourself to stop that thing. And that is why we also have the power of God. The power of God is able to help us to break from every generational trauma. There is no pain that the Lord cannot heal. There is no knowledge we have learned. There is nothing we've learned. There is no mindset that cannot be changed by the power of the Word of God. And so you've got to expose yourself to the Word of God and read books that talks about how to deal with that particular issue. We also have issues like abuse. Children that come from abuse who most likely will abuse other people, not because they intentionally want to be wicked, but because that is a generational trauma that has been passed down to them. Sometimes why you react the way you do, it's not really because you want to react that way, but it's because of what? Generational trauma. That is how you grew up seeing how things are being done. That is how you have been trained. Not intentionally, but that is just it. And that is how generational trauma are passed from generation to generation, generation to generation. But you can decide to put a stop to that.